I hate gift giving and receiving.
Receiving gifts is so weird. What do you say? Thank you?
This is Coffee Convos with Kail Lowry and Lindsie Chrisley.
I really want you to be in your feels, Kail.
That does not interest me whatsoever.
I feel very attacked by you.
A spirited discussion about motherhood, friendship, family, and life in the public eye.
I'm just not with the fakery anymore.
There's a fakery bakery around here.
Here's Kail and Lindsie.
Good morning.
Good morning, kitty cat.
Welcome to Coffee Convos podcast. Can I pick a fight? Why do people leave toilet rolls in the bathroom like this and you go to pee and you have nothing to wipe yourself with?
That irks my soul. Or they just set it right on top of the holder and it's like you literally could change I literally will go into a public establishment, use the bathroom, and I will just change the roll. Like I just do it.
Like, why do other people not do this? Also, I dated someone one time that told me that their ex-wife put the roll like this, and like instead of it coming from the top, she fed it where it came from the bottom. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like over or under.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me at all. I don't give a fuck.
That bothers me. Kristen said Corey fucking does that. Like, why? Like, did your mom not teach you how to put it on?
No, literally. It's so infuriating because it's so stupid.
Like, why does this look like this? Like, I'm just wondering, like, it looks like I have the ferret that I want that I don't have.
The ferret did that.
Like, what the fuck is this?
I don't want what is wiping my coochie to touch the floor. Yeah, but that doesn't matter if it comes from over or under. Like, no matter what direction.
I will never understand why somebody would feed the toilet roll where you're like getting it this way.
My kids in their bathroom have a toilet paper holder. It's like mounted to the wall and it's just a thing that goes like this. And then the toilet roll goes this way.
Oh, yeah.
So
they're going that way.
Yeah. They just pull it out like this. So it's like, maybe that's the solution is everybody just does that.
Can we also just discuss, like, with children, why sometimes you go into a bathroom and it looks like there's, like, shit on the toilet lid? Like, why does that happen? Like, why was your butthole not aimed? Like, how did it get there?
I think when they, like, scoot off, it, like, comes, like, goes on the lid. All I know is yesterday when Creed was shitting, he used a brand new, unopened pack of dude wipes and used every single wipe inside the brand new container. And they were all in the trash can.
Oh, with shit on them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. I use flushable wipes and it's probably not great for the pipes, you know?
If it says they're flushable and there's not some, if it ends up not being great for the pipes, you know where to go.
They're getting flushed. If I went into the bathroom and saw that there was, this is a psychopath thing that I do. I do not have trash cans in my bathroom.
Why?
Why do we need to do that? Like, why do we need to have trash cans in the bathroom? Like, why can't tampons? No, I'm bringing my tampon stick with like the sleeve over it and I'm bringing it to my kitchen trash can.
Why?
Because does that need to be just like hanging out and marinating in the bathroom for that long? I take the trash out in my kitchen every single day, like at night before I go to bed. Why do we need to just let like bloody tampons and shit marinate?
Listen, then what I'm about to say is about to rock your world because you're going to be disgusted with me. From the time I get my period,
okay,
until the time it ends, I'm not changing the bathroom trash because I might as well just wait. Like, it's just all kinds of bloody products. So I'm not going to change that 100 times. Just
that doesn't bother you at all?
I mean, yeah, I don't love it, but what is the, like, I have 2 trash cans in my bathroom. I have a full size one, like the size that you would keep in your bathroom with a lid. And I put kitchen trash bag size trash bags in it. And that's the other thing. Please do not fucking come around me and you don't put liners in your trash bags. I don't care if it's a 1 gallon trash bag. Put a fucking liner in it. I do not want to pick shit off the bottom of a trash can.
I hate that shit. Like,
hotels do it. And I'm like, okay, I get it because saving money and the environment, but like also people are disgusting in hotels and like what, like put a bag in it. Like literally put a bag in it. So I have a little tiny trash can next to the toilet because my master bathroom, when you walk into the bathroom, the toilet area has a door. And I have a trash can in there for like tampon products and stuff. But I'm like, there's literally no sense in changing it because every single day there's going to be bloody products in there. So when I have my period, which is coming, I'm not changing it for like 3-4 days until it slows down enough because I'm going to be changing it every single day. But then I also have.
Well, I am so afraid of like bugs and germs and shit like that a trash can in a bathroom literally sends me over the edge. Like,
scared it's going to attract bugs?
Yeah. Like, for example, Gatorades, like Gatorade bottles or something. We know that if there's a trash can that's in the bathroom and somebody's had a Gatorade in a bedroom, they're likely going to put it in the trash can in the bathroom. So are bugs going to come? Like, I would lose sleep. I am telling you right now, I probably need to go to a psychiatrist, but like, I would lose sleep knowing that there was trash in the bathroom.
Here's a couple solutions. You could get trash cans that have lids. You could also get trash cans that have lids and then put them under the cabinet. So it's like further barriers that the bugs probably wouldn't smell them. But also, I personally have never had a bug problem from having trash cans in the bathroom.
It's probably never going to happen. It is like a irrational
fear.
Like, there's going to get fucking bugs there. And I just don't understand. Like, I don't want to walk around the house and clean out trash cans every single day. I just clean out my main trash can every single day. And that's it. Everything goes into the main trash can.
Is your bathroom upstairs?
Like my master bath?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like if I'm on my period, I will take my, okay, let's say for example, I change my tampon in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. I will put the sleeve like back over it, probably put it on my counter when I wash my hands. And then if I don't want to come downstairs, I will take it down there in the morning. But like, it's not staying in the bathroom.
But it stayed in the bathroom overnight. So for that, you might as well just put a trash can in there.
I know, but then I would have to clean out the trash can in the morning. Like this is a whole thing. Like we would break up.
Oh.
Like we would absolutely break up. I also never understood like the diaper genie like type situation.
I never got behind the diaper genie.
Like, why are we concealing shit diapers for weeks?
Although, so we have, I have a Blackstone, like the thing that you can do like homemade hibachi and stuff on the grill. We have that outside. And then next to that, we have a trash can, like a full size trash can, not like a dumpster trash can, but like a kitchen, like an outdoor one. I don't care, rain or shine. I throw the diapers in there. Like I go out back on the porch and throw the diapers away outside.
So what I used to do with diapers was, you know, like the grocery bags.
Yep.
The plastic ones.
Delaware doesn't have them anymore. You can't use plastic trash bags or plastic grocery bags in Delaware anymore.
That's so wild. Everything about your state's wild, but that's one of the wildest things that I've ever heard. I would be pissed off. I would use those and put the diapers in that and then put it in my main trash can and then take that out every single day.
Yeah, just so that the smell and everything is concealed inside of the bag.
The diaper genie people are like a specific like cluster of folks, you know?
Oh, I can't even imagine the smell just like fermenting in a room.
You want to talk about me and my fuck shit?
Oh, yeah, I for sure do.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell you who, but the text that I just got, just finished a meeting. Going to go work out really quick. Do you want to have lunch? Have to put together a presentation. Then the following text message that I receive, are we stupid for this? Like the fact.
I was thinking that too.
No, it's not. It's not him. the fact that we have to ask, are we stupid for this? We absolutely have lost our fucking minds. Nope. Not that one either.
What?
Yep.
Wait, so are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I am going to do it.
Yeah. But why are just like relationships so hard?
Relationships they're so hard.
Kristen said Kail's living vicariously, the look in her eyes.
Because this was me once upon a time. And I just, you know what? I love this for you because the difference is that you're not having babies with all of yours. And so it's more fun that way.
You know, I think that having a baby might quite literally be the last thing that would wipe me off the face of this planet. Mm-hmm. So definitely need to be careful in that area of life because I'm not prepared in any way, shape, or form to do that at any time, actually.
No, same. Like,
however, I have to tell you that I was not home last night.
Where were you?
Somewhere. I was somewhere. I was at someone's house.
Same person?
And the same person. And I got caught this morning. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
By my child.
Oh. Location?
Yep.
Isn't it crazy how like our relationship with our kids just change as time goes on? Is like they start to like infiltrate like places that we specifically kept them out of, and then they like on and they know what's going on, and then they figure everything out.
But like I don't feel like we were like that as kids, were we?
I wasn't, but also you have to consider that like there wasn't cell phones with locations. There wasn't really cell phones. There was, if your parents said they were going somewhere, you believed it and you maybe had the phone number to call that place. But if not, you just waited until they came home.
We are truly breeding the nosiest generation of children.
And what's so interesting is that on one side, it's like completely justified. Like we'll be like, well, we have to have your location because we need to know where you are and we need to make sure you're safe. And there's this and there's that. And then on the other side, it's like, no, they're really nosy. Like it's just, there is no real justification. They're just nosy.
No, when I tell you my child is so nosy that my text messages are attached to my laptop, he will come home from school and I will find him all up in my text messages.
Time to put a lock on your computer. Coffee Combos Podcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way.
Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Okay, this is the other thing that is crazy. He knows the passwords to absolutely everything. So like one time I saw him, he was trying to get on his PlayStation account and I was like, that's connected to your dad's Gmail. So you've got to contact your dad. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll log in his Gmail.
What?
Yeah. And just like logging into Will's Gmail on my phone, like on my freaking phone. And I'm like, this feels illegal.
Wait, why does he know the password? Like he just knows them?
Yeah, he just knows them. Like, okay, are you the type of person that has the same password for like everything?
No, I used to be that person. And now I have a whole fucking spreadsheet of passwords because I can't remember all the crazy fucking passwords I use because my kids were figuring them out.
Okay, so I also have a spreadsheet of passwords, but mine are like basically all the same password with possibly one variation.
Yeah,
possibly, because I've forgotten the password or it said it's wrong. So I had to like change it, but I changed it to something that is almost like identical to that. Kristen said, let's not. Do you want to get hacked? Like
passwords are crazy. No one will ever
know. No one's gonna know. No one's ever gonna know. Like,
no,
that's just the bottom line. Nobody's ever gonna figure it out. But Will, that guy has had the same password to everything since he got a bank account. Like since online banking became a thing, he has had this same password. Like for his email, for any social media, like whatever. I could hack that man right now.
Listen, I have an ex like that, and he's lucky I haven't got into it now.
And
He's lucky I haven't tried to hack into his stuff.
You're like, I will see all of your text messages. Like, I actually have zero business. We're talking about having nosy kids, but we're the nosiest bitches that I know.
Oh, truly.
Like,
but wait, when I was scrolling over the weekend on TikTok University,
TikTok University.
Yes, that's where I learned everything. Came across this lady, this woman, and she was telling her story about how she was hiking or running in California, and she watched an influencer set up a tripod, pretend to run, pretend to go on this hike, and then literally fold up her tripod, get in her car, and leave. How do we feel about that? Because we talked about...
I saw this video, and I'm pretty sure she said that the girl like was describing like what the girl looked like and said that she was driving a Tesla or something, didn't she?
Kristen, can you play the video?
I'm pretty sure if we're talking about the same video.
Well, I just think it's funny because it's like LTK. We talked about going in a dressing room, trying on an outfit, not buying it, and linking it.
I know. It pisses me off.
It doesn't bother me, but this I feel like bothers me.
I've never witnessed this before in my life, but I just did. I just saw a girl. I'm on a really hard trail, by the way, like a really, really hard one. And she pulls up in a Tesla as I'm finishing my run. She pulls up. She sets up a fucking tripod at the trailhead as if she was like finishing her thing and like showing off her outfit. Like did the little like kick your foot up. She had long hair, brown long hair. It was like perfect. She was like wearing like kind of workout clothes, but she clearly wasn't working out. And I'm like, and then she drove away. She showed up, set up her tripod, did a little get ready with me, kind of like, let's go hike. And then she fucking left. I'm floored. That. And then here I am. I just did 10 miles with 3,400 feet of climbing.
I've already figured out why this pisses you off.
Why?
Okay, so remember like way back when we were talking about like these curated photo shoots and there being couches like in a field or a farm? And you're like, why would that like ever make sense, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of giving that. Like, it's just like strictly for the photo. And like, it really pisses me off. Like, some influencers really piss me off.
I have such a love-hate relationship with all of like the influencers and content creators because Kristen and I have gone through so many conversations about like what category I like, trying to find my place on these platforms in the world we live in today. Like, am I a content creator? Am I an influencer? Am I a girl who is just on TV? And we've come to the conclusion that I'm a girl that was just on TV. I don't fall into either category of influencer or content creator. But with that being said, I do consume social media. And so I am influenced. I follow comfort creators and things like that. But also knowing what goes into content creation, I always wonder who is genuine and who is not. Because when you are talking about someone's livelihood and like you're influencing what they do and what, you know, they're looking to you for comfort and guidance and you're just blatantly lying about, you know, maybe they look to you as like a workout inspiration. Maybe they're looking at what you're doing and they really believe in this and they want to do it and you're inspiring to do that, and only to find out that you never did that trail. Like, that's upsetting.
It's the lack of transparency. I think like if you're trying to get a cute photo, okay, but like as somebody that probably would have done the trail, and if I looked like the girl that was on that video just now, and she looks like she's done a full-blown workout, and someone's out there with fresh blown out hair extensions and a full face of makeup and being a poser, I'm pissed.
Yeah, because, and I know that some people will argue, well, regardless of that person, they still inspired you and you still did the work. And it's like, yeah, no doubt. But like, who do we believe at this point? Like, at what point do we draw the line? And then how do we decide who we believe if we don't even know? Like, if they're being honest about what they're doing.
So I actually had a conversation with Kristen not too long ago about like moving into 2026 And you and I basically grew up with social media, specifically Instagram, being like this curated, like mapped out situation. And I think a lot of people like have not moved away from that. And it's been very hard for me to do that as well, because aesthetically, like I like something to look a certain way, but no longer now for me at the expense of it not being real.
I don't feel like you ever posted stuff that like wasn't real.
Yeah, but it's like, remember like back in like my photography days, like when I used to like love to take family photos and shit.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I would like hire a professional photographer and like do that. But it was genuinely because I wanted the family photos and I was just like sharing them with everyone else because I did it. But I very much feel like a lot of people that are in the influencing space, it's just like this vibe of it's not obtainable.
No.
I think that we have to move away from that.
I mean, even Avery Woods, Emily Kaiser, people like that have, I want to know, like, what do they do on a day-to-day basis, like without the edits?
What do you mean? Like what they're doing at their house?
Like, what do you do? Like, are you working out? Are you doing this? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess maybe because I don't really follow, like, I'm not following workout people to like learn how to work out. I'm not following people for like the stuff they have. Like, I mainly get swept up by like fucking Facebook marketing on like items.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's so weird. Like the whole content creator, influencer space, like all of it is so weird, but it is a little bit frustrating for me because it's like, okay, you go pretend that you're doing this trail and you're, you know, showing off your workout outfit to hopefully get a couple commissions off of the outfit. You don't.
But it's like, why can't we just take a picture like in our mirror?
No, literally. Like, just put the workout set on.
Yeah, and link it.
You don't have to pretend you worked out to sell the workout outfit. If it's cute, people will buy it.
And I think that that's my biggest problem with stuff like that, because even like a day in the life, like I feel like you're so good about it. Like you just take like little snapshots of what's going on in your life. And for me to do that, I'm not.
I have a hard time with that because I have had a really hard, like I was saying before, like having a really hard time in like where I am in the creator space is like, I've tried my day in the lives and they do not hit the same way that other people's day in the lives hit. And it's a little surprising to me because I do have 7 kids. I have a million jobs. I don't have the same day twice. There's never a same day, 2 days in a week. And so like trying to figure out how to do that and like show people what it's like, or I don't know, like maybe it's because I don't have anything to offer with the day in the life. Like, it's not like I'm showing you something that is like new or like innovative or like, I don't know. Mine just don't hit the same way other people's do.
I mean, I could never, if I'm doing stuff, it's like I'm legitimately doing it. So I'm not walking around with my phone cleaning baseboards and videoing it. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could get better at doing stuff like that, because I do think that there is a space for like cleaning hacks and like shit like that, but things that are usable for people, right? Like not just like doing it to just take a fucking video. What I will tell you is really fun is doing packing videos, and it actually helps you pack.
I've tried that too. I think that I'm just not, I don't know. And it's weird because when I left Teen Mom, I got out of the space of filming regularly. Thought like I had so many conversations about coming back to the show or doing my own show. I was under contract to do my own show. And when I really sat and thought about it, I was like, I'm no longer in that headspace. Now at the end of 2025, after the fuck year that I had, I am not, it's almost like I'm not in the space to create quality content. I'm so far removed from it at this point. So that's been really challenging for me to accept, is that I am not somebody who people look to for social media content. And that makes me question, who am I? What am I worth? What do I have to offer people? What can I do now?
I mean, it's hard because it almost is like a rebirth, right? Like you're going to be going through a rebirthing process of your whole life and sitting yourself down and being like, okay, what is it that like I want to provide? Like you have to think about stuff from a consumer standpoint, right? Like what do people want to see? Things that help them, things that are positive. Like I feel like people listen to podcasts. If they're listening to like podcasts like this, they're listening. Kristen's made a good point. People like to see problems so that they can be able to relate to them. People don't want to see just all the good stuff all the time.
And the problem with that is that my kids are old enough now, I can't talk about certain problems. There's 2 ideas that I really want to work on going into 2026, which is showing people how much I'm spending on groceries as a family of 9, what we're cooking regularly. That's something I want to work on in 2026. Something that I have been
thinking about. Those are like very relatable things that other people are going through, right? And I taking it back to like the hiking video, I don't relate to that at all. And no. Like
I don't want to
running to bakery. Like I don't like that at all.
No.
Like what the fuck are we doing out here? Kristen said, who the fuck is hiking in 2025 Like
I'm crying in my bed. I'm in the cave that Joe said I belong in 2011. That's where I'm.
That is where you are. Okay.
All right, y'all, let's talk about Rocket Money for a second. You have heard us talk about them a million times before because we both love Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. When I first started using Rocket Money several years ago, I think it helped me cancel 8 subscriptions right off the bat. It was like trials I forgot about, subscriptions I wasn't using, and I think it's about that time I do this again. But the really cool thing about Rocket Money is that it shows you all your expenses in one place. So this also includes the subscriptions you forgot about. And if you see a subscription that you don't want anymore, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. And their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill due dates and paydays, which is nice. And it's all super easy to digest.
We love Rocket Money so much. And if you're human like us, managing your finances takes time, canceling your old subscriptions, tracking expenses, and sticking to a budget. And Rocket Money does the heavy lifting for you. They are automatically finding you ways to save and simplifying the process. So less stress, more free time, and a clearer path towards financial freedom all in one app. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $800 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. This is your sign to cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/coffeeconvos today. That's rocketmoney.com/coffeeconvos, rocketmoney.com/coffeeconvos. I saw this article and it was talking about teacher is pumping breast milk while teaching and what her students had to say. Before we get into this, like, how do you feel about breastfeeding in public? Because I've never had an issue with it, but I have seen so many people like just out and about, like if it's a mom in a restaurant or I've seen a mom in a mall and people walking by and like gawking or saying like she needs to cover up or whatever, like my kid shouldn't be exposed to that. How do you feel?
Boobs were meant to feed babies. If you are uncomfortable with my boob feeding my baby, I do not give a fuck. That is a you problem. That's not a me problem. One time Kail took me to a breastfeeding group. I had never in my life seen more titties in one place and I was vibing. Facts. Like I was in a breastfeeding group because I struggled with breastfeeding Lincoln. If someone is sexualizing boobs, whether it's a man or a woman, I truly don't care. That's a you problem. I really don't care. I don't care. I would not cover up when I breastfed either, because why should I be uncomfortable? My baby's basically suffocating to try to eat. And now you want me to put a hot fucking cover over the both of us. So I'm sweating. He's sweating. We're uncomfortable. It's one more fucking thing. I'll tell you, my cousin had me go sit in her bedroom at her own house because she didn't want me to breastfeed around her husband. And to me, I personally cannot understand.
I would never be offended if you had a baby, because the likelihood of you having a baby versus me having a baby is far greater. If you came to my house and Jackson was here and you needed to breastfeed your child, in no way, shape, or form would that be uncomfortable for you to pull your titty out.
I just don't like, I remember when I was young and my mom's husband at the time took us to, I want to say Seaside, New Jersey or Wildwood, New Jersey, something like that. My mom's husband, Jim. We were walking on the beach and all the adults in front of me and Jim's niece were talking about somebody was in a bikini while they were pregnant. And they were like mortified. I mean, this was like early 2000s, but now it's a trend to like,
I feel like it like wasn't as acceptable just because nobody was doing it back in that time. But now I feel like the way people are styling bumps and stuff today, I think is so cute for the bump to just be like out.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
And honestly, the same thing goes for like breastfeeding. Like, I don't care if you take family pictures breastfeeding. Like, I don't care. Like, to me, that is so cool. And you're giving your baby the best, the thing that you can.
That was my husband.
What did he say about a countertop?
He said, you need to be extra strong tomorrow so you can help me move this countertop.
What is he doing? Renovation?
His own renovations, honey.
Okay, Will.
Renovations.
Is he taking before and after pics or what?
Oh, yeah. I have them. Will should not be doing renovations at all.
Okay.
Because now he needs me to help him move a countertop, and I'm all of 105 fucking pounds.
I would love to see the before and afters.
Do you want me to take a video of us moving this countertop?
Yes. I need you to selfie style, put it on a tripod. I need to see it. Okay, let's talk about people coming back, okay? Because the same thing occurred to me this morning, not with an ex, but with a former friend. And it's so interesting to me how someone can read you for fucking filth and basically just rip you to shreds to turn around and come back.
It's like, what were you thinking? Like, you should have thought about that. And you loving our friendship or relationship or whatever it is, you should have thought about all of that before you're now doing what you're currently doing.
Like, people always spin the block.
Like, that is wild work.
It's always spinning the block.
Somebody did that to you?
Yes.
Did you respond?
No. If we're going to do this again, why did we break up in the first place?
No, it's just like they're bored.
So, but like,
they're bored.
That bad of a person if they're trying to spin back around.
Like, we're, you know what? 2025 might take us out. Okay. So this article was talking about this teacher going viral for pumping breast milk while she's teaching in her class. And it says that her students respond with maturity and respect, helping to normalize breastfeeding in everyday life. I feel like that really like speaks to our society growing.
I think when you make things normal, like when you just do them as if they're normal,
yes,
that is, one, sets the standard. And two, like, it really is a teaching moment. And I'm sorry that if a parent is offended by that, I'm not sorry. Like, I don't feel bad. I'm not here to justify it or like make you feel better about it. If she's pumping.
These also were not like elementary school kids. These were high school kids. So I'm like, let's be realistic here. If we've been through sex ed classes and all that shit, why does it matter at that point? Like, we know what's going on.
I agree with you. I completely agree. I mean, my kids know what breastfeeding is right now. And I was so surprised the other day. Valley has this one, they're twins, actually, twin dolls. One's a boy and one's a girl. We got them from Target. So if anyone's looking for twin babies, and she carries the boy around as if it's her son.
That's so funny.
She picked the baby up a certain way. And I looked at my friend and I was like, I just know she's about to breastfeed this baby. Like, I felt it, but she didn't. And I would have been so like excited and encouraging of that, because it's like, yeah, like that is normal. And like, if we just normalize things like that from the beginning of time, there would be no controversy by the time these kids get into high school and they see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And
I guess I just like live with the mentality of like, why do we give a fuck what somebody else is doing? Like, if it doesn't involve you, don't involve yourself.
here's the thing. If you don't want to see it, you can look another way.
Yep.
I know it sounds crazy, but
wild,
literally look the other way.
Concept. You know what I mean?
Look the other way when your husband's cheating on you, but you won't look the other way when someone's breastfeeding in front of you.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude. Kristen, do the Rio. What's that?
Rio always goes, what's that? What's that sound?
Huh?
And it's like, it's just somebody breastfeeding. Oh, all right.
That's so cute. Wait, can we talk about kids like playing with stuff? Because I think it is the most fascinating thing to watch little kids play. And it's probably very fascinating for you because you have two that are the same age that probably play very differently.
So differently. Like Verse has no interest in baby dolls. And at first, Valley didn't really either, but I don't know if it's just like the more she like people gift them to her for her birthday. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's like the more she sees them, she decided to pick them up and play with them, but she carries these babies around like they are her children. And then Verse, he's just like a very like mechanical person, a mechanical little guy. So he always wants to like fix stuff or like put stuff inside of other things. And then Rio is just, oh my God, just dinosaurs and airplanes all day, every day. And then also he just stomps through the house like he like fucking... It's so fascinating to me. It really, like, to your point, like, it really is so fascinating how different, just people in general. I want to know why your family does that tradition. I want to know, like, do y'all yell at each other? Who gets in trouble? How do your parents discipline you? Like, I want to know all the things.
Again, that's us being nosy because I want to know the same stuff about everybody too. And it's like, what business do I have to know that information? Like, I legitimately don't.
But I don't want to talk shit about it. I'm just fascinated. Like, how do you know? Or even like, okay, this is going to be really weird. And I hope that nobody like reads into it too much. I want to know the ins and outs of your previous relationship. Like, how did you decide to do finances that way? Like how did you guys decide who was going to cook and who was not? How did you guys decide? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I want to know. And I'm not asking because
like, how did you get like where you're at?
Literally, like I just want to know, how did you guys get there? Like, did you guys have, like, it was whoever was home cooked first? How did you guys, like, who did the grocery shopping? Did you guys go together? Did you go separate? How did you guys split the finances? Did you guys, one of you guys pay the rent and the other one pay their utility? Like, how did, like, explain everything? I want to know.
Listen, I feel like knowing stuff about other people's relationship, like, I don't want to just know it, like, to talk about it. I want to know because I'm like, is there something that I have done wrong that maybe they have right? Because they seem like somewhat normal and more functioning than what I was. So I'm like, what is it that they're doing?
Especially when there's like a pay discrepancy, like, to me, a percentage makes more sense because it's equal, because we're both contributing 20%.
Mm-hmm. That
makes sense?
No, see, the percentage thing definitely makes sense to me. Like, I've never understood, okay, I am probably going to get raked over the coals for this, but like, I don't understand the...
What did you just say?
Raked over the coals.
I've never heard that in my life.
Wait, what? I've never understood, like, in a marriage to have separate finances, but you're all paying for the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter what way it's coming out. Like, why are we separating all the things? Now, I do think that it's like good for you to have like a little kitty, you know, for the things that you specifically want to do. So for me, it would be like nails, facials, hair,
Pilates,
stuff like that. For somebody else, it's probably like their gym membership and I don't know, going to the bar. I have no idea based off of my history. I don't understand separating the finances and the like paying each other.
I'm also fascinated by that. I know a couple, terribly miserable couple, but
not terribly miserable.
No, very miserable couple. And that may have something to do with it, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe before, when they were happy, it was the same way. I don't know. 2 children. One parent pays for everything of that child, and the other parent pays for everything of that child. And then they split things. Like, for example, like a birthday party, they might go halvesies, or depending on which child it's for, one parent might pay for the whole thing, but they're married.
I just don't see how that makes sense.
I don't see how the entire relationship makes sense.
Like, honestly, it's none of my business. And
no, it's not mine either.
Other people's finances and the way they do stuff is not our business. It's just like
fascinating.
Let's make it make sense. Okay. For example, when I was married, like we had one account that all the money went into, and like it wasn't like, oh, Lindsie paid for this or like Will paid for this. It was just, it got paid.
I literally I don't get it.
Am I making sense?
No, yes. Like same. It's so fascinating to me, and it's not my business. It absolutely is not, but it's fascinating. Like I think the example that I just gave, I judge a little bit because I'm like, what the fuck? All right, y'all, we have recently talked about mattresses, our favorite mattresses, but I'm going to elaborate more and talk about pajamas, and what we wear to bed actually affects the quality of our sleep. At this age, Lindsie and I are both in a place where we want to focus on the quality of sleep, which includes what we wear. Skims has the best pajamas. I literally feel like I'm wearing butter on my body. I got the 2 new sleep sets from Skims Pajamas, and I'm obsessed with them.
I also got one of the same sleep sets that you got, and conveniently, we got it in the same color. I was wearing it all of Thanksgiving weekend. I feel like it is one of the most comfortable pajamas, and Skims Pajamas has offerings for women, men's, kids, pets. Skims Pajamas have offerings for women, men's, kids, and pets. Like, you guys need to go on there and shop, because I feel like just having something that makes you feel like you're put together. Kail, I actually sent you a photo of me sitting on my couch on Thanksgiving in my Skim set, and I just felt like, I was that girl.
Oh, I love it. I just got the cypress green sleep set and then the light heather gray. I loved them so much. I had to get 2 colors.
I love it. This is y'all's sign to shop your favorite pajamas at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. Select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. If you are looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com.
I do think that it's true, though, that a lot of people deal with like different types of spending habits, like with their partners. Like, maybe somebody has a gambling issue, or maybe somebody has like an excessive spending issue, and one person's making this and another person's making that, and they put it all in one pot, and then it gets like gambled away. Like, I can see why people would separate finances in a situation like that. Like, I'm just talking about like the general normal fucking people who do normal shit. Why are we separating it out?
That's why I'm saying it is like, Kristen, you're married. You are currently married, and you're in a happy, committed, healthy relationship. Y'all own a house. Can you please tell us how you and Corey do your finances?
Absolutely. So Corey and I came into the relationship and moved in together when we were just dating. And at that time, he had his own accounts. I had my own accounts. We started a joint checking account at that time, and we were both putting in everything that was needed for bills, food, going out, all of those things. Basically, we were putting it. So basically, essentially everything, almost everything we made was going in there.
Okay, so you guys put both of your paychecks in there?
Yeah. So, no, we didn't have our payments go there, but we put money in to cover all of the crap. So essentially, same difference. He missed paying his car payment the first month we moved in together.
Wait. Did you like each put in, like, if the bill was $100, did you each put in 50, or you basically put in your entire checks?
We put in basically our entire checks minus whatever we designated to our own savings accounts.
Okay, so you joint checking.
Yeah. So exactly. So Corey also had his own checking at that time. So did I, from like just having money before coming into living together.
Yep.
He was insistent on his car payment, like he could take care of his own car payment, whatever. I didn't have a car payment, so he did. So he missed paying the car payment the first month we moved in together. I said, that's it. We're fucking done. Now it's joint and I don't care. And he was like, thank God. Like, I don't want to do this again. So at that point, he closed all his accounts. I moved him over to like my accounts, and everything has been joint from there on. So all of our money goes into the same account, and it just gets divvied out. At that time, we have like parameters on like, don't spend over a certain amount of money unless it's holidays without checking with the other person. Whether that be on your credit card or straight out of the checking, we are big people who like put everything on credit cards to get points and then we pay the credit cards off. Like that's what we do. So that's what we do. And we've just been joint and people think it's so weird. Like his friend group thinks it's insane.
No,
y'all are joint?
Because they don't do it that way.
But that makes sense to me because at the point that you are sharing, you live in the same house, like y'all own it.
We have a joint house account too with my mom.
I knew that, which I love. But to your point about like the car payment and stuff, like at the end of the day, when you're married, and I'm not talking about all relationships, but like specifically when you're married and you've already made that commitment, if he misses a car payment, it does kind of affect you as the wife or vice versa, right? Like if I missed a car payment, it's going to affect my partner and I might have to ask them for help anyway. So to me, that makes sense. Like, okay, we have separate savings because, you know, my financial advisor and Kristen have always told me to make sure I have 6 months of savings to cover all my bills, whatever. I'm never going to dip into that account. But like separate to that, like if you miss a car payment, I don't want my partner to miss a car payment. And what the fuck does it matter if it comes out of my money or your money? If we're together and in this for the long haul.
But I think a lot of people don't think like that. I think that's why people separate it out. I think that we all are on the same playing field when it comes to this. And other people are like, no, if you miss your car payment, that's your responsibility and not mine. And I'm not paying for that. Like, I guess none of us, what it sounds like in a relationship, are financially want to be greedy.
Yeah.
But that also can come with like privilege or financial literacy where some people don't have the resources to have that. But like, I'm thinking about bigger picture, right? When I did marriage boot camp, there was one drill and it's to this day, I swear to God, it changed my perception of everything. Javi and I are throwing medicine balls back and forth, and they're heavy, right? And ultimately you argue. Whoever ends up with the ball, fine, whatever. I'll take the blame for this, even though it wasn't my fault. The end of the night, we both had balls and we both had to carry them up a hill together. At the end of the day, in a relationship, like I'm not talking about, oh, we've dated for 6 months. That's not what I'm talking about. So don't fucking comment in here saying that. I'm talking the committed relationships, the marriages, all of the things. Your baggage becomes my baggage. So if you miss your car payment once, twice, 4 times, it becomes my problem. So at that point, put the money together in one account and you can still have separate savings. Like I don't understand why it has to be harder than that. And I will be so curious to see what people comment because I know they create threads in our Facebook group. I want to hear what people have to say about it because there has to be something that we're missing. Like we must be missing something.
We've got to be missing something because we're all thinking the exact same thing, but I already know that the thread's going to be long and it's going to be wild and we're going to be told that we're wrong.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like I already know this. I just feel like, okay, looking back on it, we did have a savings account that certain of my income went to, and that was more for like saving for like vacations and stuff, right? So like all of our vacation stuff would be paid out of that specific savings account, but every bill, car payment, membership to something, whatever, came out of a joint account. Kristen said my parents did the same shit. They had one checking and multiple joint different types of savings. Yes.
I also, just pro tip here, if y'all ever get married again or are in long-term relationships, Corey and I just broke down and made a joint email account so that we could transfer all of our subscriptions to that account. God forbid, basically it's really for him because if I die, he's so fucked. But so he knows all the, let's make a list of everyone who's fucked if I die.
I'm definitely high on the list.
We did.
Also.
We
but
did.
Lindsie and I are more fucked than Corey, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if my mom is still kicking, he's okay. If my mom's not, he's in big trouble. But we did just make a joint email account because I was like, great, I'm going to switch all of the bill notifications to that account and all of the subscriptions and stuff to that account. That way, you're not going through 4 of my email accounts trying to figure out all the things. God forbid, I become incapacitated.
That is so smart. I actually love that. Also, put things in your living will. I cannot stress. I told my sister when she was visiting about the living will.
This was so funny.
What?
She looks at her and goes, Michaela, who gets Blakely if something happens to you and your husband?
Because I was just worried.
Your niece is so cute.
First of all, I feel like she looks like me, but maybe that's just like wishful thinking.
No, I think she does too.
You do? Okay. Maybe it's just like her hair color and like her complexion and stuff, but I see myself in her. Maybe it's just Raymond's really strong genes, but I literally looked at my sister and I'm like, who gets Blakely? Because that's my girl. But also her husband works a lot and my sister's family is very wealthy. So I was like, you should do a living will, like to make sure. But like put all the stuff in there, you know?
Oh my God. I have to tell you this thing. It was like trending. I initially saw it on TikTok University, if that's what we're calling it, but I found a People article about it. It's about a man finding out that his mom has been reading his text messages with his girlfriend, 27 years old. He shares this on Reddit. He moves back home to live with his mom after needing time to save for like, save money, and he was changing jobs. So he enjoys spending time with his mom, but he notes that she's got this thing where she needs to know everything about my life. In a quote, he says, when I was a kid, she'd read my notebooks, check my drawers, that kind of stuff. I figured that she had grown out of it, but nope. Last week, the man left his phone charging on the kitchen counter, and when he came back, he saw his mom was reading his text messages and scrolling through his messages with his girlfriend. When he confronted her, she replied, if you don't have secrets, what's the problem? However, he told her the problem was about privacy, not secrets.
Here's the thing. I'm really weird about my phone. And it stems from used to being a cheater, and I'm not a cheater anymore. There is nothing on my phone in this moment that I would not want, like that I would care if anyone read. But it's the point that this is my phone. These are my conversations. I don't want anyone reading what's in my phone, let alone my parent.
Like, okay, so I do know someone that has done this as a parent. Mm-hmm. Not going to say who, but it doesn't matter like whose phone would be laying around. Like they're going to be in it. Right now, I can tell you my phone is diabolical. Like I want nobody to be in it. We are not playing the game of read your last text. We're not getting into that. I just think that that is such an invasion of privacy. And in fact, like I wouldn't do that to my partner. Like unless I had like an inkling of something. And it would have to be like a strong inkling. Like I know it's going on and I just need to find it. But I'm not even doing that to my partner.
No, I agree. Like it's just weird. It's so fucking weird. Like the invasion of privacy.
Okay, I do have to ask you this while we're talking about privacy. Do we think that it's weird that you break up with somebody and they keep nudes of you and videos of you on their phone, but they're in a new relationship?
Is it just like in the camera roll and like you saved it 6 months ago, broke up?
No, this is an app that is like separate from that has this stuff housed.
No, that's very weird to me. That's very, very weird to me. At the point that you have a separate album or the app to lock those pictures and you're not deleting them, I do think that's weird. If you're housing nudes, pictures, intimate photos, intimate text messages, screenshotting them and keeping them in an album, I'm going to say that's an obsession that I don't fuck with.
I know someone that housed photos and videos in a separate like app. It's like a secret app situation that has like a passcode on it. And upon the breakup, it was said that he used it as a spank bank.
What is a spank bank?
Like porn.
Oh, no.
They use it to jack off. And I talked to this person and I was like, well, what happens if you get like a new relationship? Like, don't you need to delete those? Like, isn't that cheating? And is it cheating? Because I feel like it is. Like we've come to the conclusion, like we've had the argument of is porn cheating? Is it not? Blah, blah, blah. If you have nude videos and photos of an ex on your phone and you're using them to jack off and you are in a new relationship, that is absolutely cheating because that is somebody that you intimately know.
Yes. Like I would be more upset if you're jacking off to your ex's nudes.
Yes.
Watching porn on a fucking website.
Right. Like just watch the porn.
Like at that point, pull up a porn of a woman you never met. But at the point that you were fantasizing about your ex that you loved at one point, it's a hard no for me.
Isn't that so fucked up?
So fucked up. I asked my group chat about the finances thing, and they're all like having their own opinions. And I am so shocked by the amount of differences in all of these things. So I will be very curious to see. I know it's unrelated to the porn situation, but.
Okay, so we're establishing that is cheating.
Without a doubt. Because that's more than just seeing what Alessandra always says, like, men will fuck anything. It's a hole, right? It's more than that. At the point that it's someone you know and that you've been with, that is cheating.
Men will absolutely, I am convinced, fuck anything. Like, it does not matter. They will literally fuck a hole in a sheet.
Isn't that so disturbing? I also think, I actually read this thing. I don't know how true it is, but allegedly, and I read several studies on this, 1 in 5 men. I read one that said 1 in 5 and one that said 1 in 4 men are secretly gay. So at the point that.
I've been reading a lot about that too.
I believe it. I
also believe it. I was having a conversation with somebody actually yesterday. And I was like, the amount of videos, I don't know how I got on like the DL TikTok. Is that what you're on?
Yeah. Well, no, none of this was on TikTok, but now that you've said that, I honestly hope that it pulls up on my phone. Like, I hope it just like shows me. I wholeheartedly believe it. And it doesn't bother me at all, but, I would be curious to see like the cheating conversation with like your exes that are women. I've been with a couple of my exes, and this sounds crazy. They just didn't jerk off. And that's fine, but that means they also didn't really watch porn. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it is my opinion that they probably didn't watch porn, or if they deleted it, it was probably because it was gay porn. Like, there are at least 2 of my exes where I have absolutely questioned their sexuality.
Did you say something? It's like a weird thing, right? Because
I don't want to out them. So I'm not.
Yeah. Like, is it your place to do it? You know?
And what is like, what do you do in a situation like that where you question your partner's sexuality? Because I am not opposed to a lavender marriage. I am not opposed to a lavender relationship if it benefits both of us, right? Like, I'm not opposed to it, but I need to know.
Wait, so you're open to being with your partner being gay?
If it's mutually beneficial, right? Like, for example, say I was single, met someone on the same financial playing field as me, and that person got health insurance through their job and was looking for a life partner, but like maybe he or she couldn't come out to their family. I'm going to say he, because if it's a woman, obviously we can't get, like, they'd have to come out. Say a man doesn't want to come out to their family. They want to keep their private life private.
Okay.
And they make the same amount of money as me, but they get insurance through their job. And they come to me and they're like, Kail, are you open to a lavender marriage? I'm like, yes. Like, we get along really well. We have good, we're best friends, and you get insurance through your job and I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for me and all my 7 kids. I would be open to that. Or maybe we get to live in this house and there's like 2 like I'm down for it. I really am. Because it's more of like a life companion, lover, and I can still go be with whoever I want and you can go be with whoever you want at your own discretion. But we have the benefits that are health insurance. We share a mortgage. You could have, if you have a boyfriend and they can come to the house and there's no judgment, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to sleep in the same bed.
But how do you think that a boyfriend would feel about you being in a situation like that? Because if he fell in love with you, I don't think, because it's giving like sugar daddy,
Good point.
Like, how do you navigate that part of it? Because do I think what you're saying is realistic for some people? I do. And is it truly you picking a person that would be okay with that?
I think that's the biggest thing, is like transparency. I don't think it would be very far off that if someone I was dating, if I told them like, hey, in full transparency, like, I'm married to a gay man. It's a lavender marriage, whatever.
Right.
That's not off brand for me. Do you know what I mean? Like where
It's not off brand.
it's not, but like if you were to do it and you were to date a guy, someone that you date might not be open to it, but the type of people that, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
People that I associate with, like they could see the gears turning and how I got there. And I think they'd be more like, oh, okay. Where like, I can't picture your ex being okay with that. First of all, how is the hot tub going?
Girl, don't get one.
I'm going to get a sauna. That's what I want.
It's a really big like maintenance issue for me. I'm going to bring it back. I don't know if it was like last week that we talked about it or if it's this week. I do not need to own a house.
Honestly, I'm surprised you do. I mean, you said that. I don't know if it was this episode or last episode. All my days are running together, but I'm surprised with it being you and Jackson. I'm surprised you do because I don't want the maintenance of a house if I don't have to have it.
And I mean, he's only here 50% of the time.
But like, could you imagine living in a luxury apartment with like amenities like the pool and the gym and everything else?
I can imagine.
Would you ever do it?
1000%.
Do you think you're gonna?
This is like the moment that I tell Kristen I'm putting my house on the market.
Are you going to?
I don't know.
But
like,
you're thinking about it.
Literally makes no sense. Like, for me to have this big of space and my child's only here 50% of the time, what am I doing?
That now I regret it because I have 7 kids now. But whenever I had that house in Middletown, it was 6,000 or 7,000 square feet. I only had my kids half the time at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Lux, I had more obviously, and then Creed was born there. But like ultimately, it was still just me most of the time, and to pay for the maintenance of everything, it was like, if I'm going to have this size house, and I wasn't using a lot of the house, where like now at my house that I have now, we use every single square foot of that fucking house, and I could go a little bit bigger, but only because I have more children. I talk about all the time, if I did not have kids or if I only had 1 or 2, I would absolutely live in a luxury apartment with a gym, a pool, whatever I need. Like I was in the same boat that you were in, and I don't even know what to tell you because I ultimately sold that house.
And it's like, I do love this house, and I have made this house
your home,
like something that I'm proud of. And like, I love it. But at the same time, it's like every day there's something that needs to be done. Like you can't, it's not a situation to where you can just like let it rest and close the door. Like my old house, maintenance and stuff was controlled by the HOA. So kind of like giving apartment vibes, right? So I didn't have to worry about it. No, I have to worry about every ounce of maintenance here.
And then, okay, so you're paying an HOA fee, but they don't cover anything.
No.
So where does the money go?
Like for the roads and the landscaping and the street lights and the neighborhood pool. There's 2 neighborhood pools. Kristen's going to kill me. She's like, literally, if you put that house up for sale, I'm quitting.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you were to go luxury apartment route, would your rent also be like what you're paying in mortgage versus what you would pay in rent? What would be would there be
a huge difference? I would save a lot of money.
However, I want to warn you that there is allegedly a real estate market crash going to be worse than 2008 coming.
Like how soon?
I don't know. So I just want to warn you.
Oh dear God. But yeah, I mean these are the things that I'm navigating because Kristen says if you switch back to wanting to own again, that's when I'll kill you.
I don't know. Like if
there's something so nice about thinking about somebody else having to own that shit. And if you decide to move, you just wait till that lease runs up, honey, and see ya.
No, I agree. If we had the type of luxury apartments that I'm thinking of, I'd fucking get one. I'd get 2 of them.
You'd get 2 of them and combine them.
Combine them. 2 penthouse, top floor, bottom floor. Small. I don't want shit to do with this house. Like, I can't. It's so much work. But I also have 7 kids and, whatever. Like, it's just you and Jack. Like,
you're going to be jealous of my lifestyle with like my little luxury apartment and my ferret. No. And I'm going to be a Pilates instructor.
Oh my, Lindsie, I will literally, if you become an instructor for real, I'm just going to surprise you and just show up at one of your classes one day.
It's giving like a rebrand. You know what I mean?
It's giving Lindsie Pilates instructor rebrand.
Sweet life.
The sweet life of Lindsie. Yes. Obsessed.
Yes. On that note, we have foul play.
Okay, let me pull it up. Okay. When my boyfriend and I were 19, he took me out to eat at Applebee's, where I ate an entire Alfredo plate. We then went and grabbed ice cream at our favorite spot after. We went back to his house and commenced to getting it on. I started to suck his dick. He is not small by any means, so it always went down my throat when he would go all the way in. Well, my dumbass decided to be brave and show off and deep throat him all over and over until I threw up noodles and cookies from the ice cream all over him and the bed. I was so embarrassed. I immediately sat up where I kept throwing up onto the floor. Instead of being an asshole or grossed out, he sat up and rubbed my back with throw up all over his dick still. He wiped off the vomit from him and told me to stay there, and he would bring me water and a towel. He threw the comforter into the laundry room, cleaned up, and managed to get back to me in a couple minutes with water and a towel in hand to wipe my mouth. I was crying out of embarrassment and just throwing up, and he told me it was okay because even with vomiting on him, that was one of the best blowjobs he had ever had while it lasted. Well, he remade his bed with clean sheets and a blanket, and we watched TV for the rest of the evening. Fast forward 14 years later, and we're now married, expecting our first child. And no, I did not learn my lesson the first time. I have, in fact, thrown up on him 2 more times since, and he's always a good sport about it. Ladies and gents, don't get a plate full of Alfredo and ice cream and then suck a dick. You will throw up on him.
Okay. This is giving you.
Yeah, I've literally done this, so.
Like, what happens when you throw up on a dick?
You're mortified, probably gonna cry, pure embarrassment. If you're Kristen, you'll suck the noodles back up and keep going.
Oh, yeah. See, no. At the point that throw up has transpired, this game's all over. I will say that guy, like, had some couth because
we love him for you.
We do love it. And I feel like if I ever threw up on somebody's dick, I don't think that I would make it to marriage with that person because I would be so humiliated that I would not be able to ever see them again. It would be like throw up on the dick and bye. Thank you guys for always supporting our show. Please subscribe and review on the Apple Podcast app, follow or rate on Spotify, or listen wherever you get your pods. For our latest merch, visit coffeeconvospodcast.com to shop. Full video episodes are available on Kail's Patreon at patreon.com/Kail Lowry. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and join our Facebook group to connect with us in our community. We hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
With all the best movies. The holidays are brutal, so if you're feeling frugal, stream Pluto TV. Stream Pluto TV. Stream Pluto TV for free.
Stream blockbuster hits like 21 Jump Street, Ted, The Expendables, and so much more on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Is this thing on? I'm Caitlin Bristow, host of Off the Vine podcast, where I get real. Well, maybe a little too real sometimes, with my friends and celeb guests from Bachelor franchise and beyond. I'm talking guests like Jonathan Van Ness, Nikki Glazer, Wells Adams, Elise Myers,
just like in this like business jacket, like I would love some tacos.
Heidi D'Amelio, Big Brother's Taylor Hale.
I have to bring it up because it happened and we're going to get through it.
What'd I do?
And so many more. So come hang out with us, hear ridiculous confessions, and get a little vulnerable because you know what? We're all just floating on this weird little planet together. Follow, rate, and review Off the Vine podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts.